Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to make this beautiful blue skies winter crochet hat. This hat is very easy to make. It's great for beginner. You just know how to make the chains and then half double crochets and you're good to go. It's very easy pattern and really fast to make as well, and of course very beautiful. And I have free written pattern is available on my blog, and if you prefer the PDF printable version, it's available for purchase on my Etsy and my Ravelry store, and I will put all the links in description below. And for this hat pattern, I just make one side. It'll fit most woman's head, okay? And it's very easy to adjust the sizes. You can make any size that you like, and I will tell you exactly how you can do that, okay? And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Here is the materials that I use for this project. For this project, I use this yarn. It is buttercream angel hair. This is Joanne brand, and I love this yarn. I love the color, I love the feel, I love everything about it. And yeah, this is size 5 bulky yarn. And it is 50% acrylic, 28% nylon, and 22% wool. In each ball, it have 120 yards or 110 meters. And I used almost all of this yarn. Okay, and here is the color. Alright, and for this project, for this hat, you can use any kind of yarn you like and any weight yarn you like, and I will tell you exactly how you can make it for your side. Okay, very easy pattern, and if you want it turn out like mine, I highly recommend using this yarn. Alright, and crochet hook size 6 millimeters, scissors, stitch marker, and pom-pom. I used the first pom-pom. I bought it from Etsy. And you can make your own pom-pom, or you don't have to use the pom-pom, totally up to you. Okay, and also the yarn needle. I don't have it right now, so I can't find it. And yeah, you need a yarn needle as well. Before we start, I just want to talk about the pattern a little bit. For this pattern, it's very easy to make, and you can use any kind of yarn you like and any kind of yarn you have at home, and you can make any sizes you like. Okay, it sounds really easy, right? Yes, it is. So we're gonna start make the chains, and the chain when you start is gonna be at the bottom here. It's gonna go around your head. And here is the important part. When you make the chain, it doesn't matter how many chain you have, but make sure to measure those chain on your head. Make sure it's fit good. And now, if you make the hat for someone else, let's say if you make the hat for the baby, you just make sure all the chain that when you start, it'll go around the baby head. And then after that, you're good to go. You just connect the chain together to make it in round, in circle. And then after that, you're gonna half double crochet every rounds over and over until you have your desired length. For me, I like kind of like slouchy looking, so I make about 9.5 inches tall. And this part is totally up to you. If you want like not too slouchy, maybe you want around 8 inches or 7 inches tall. Alright? Yeah, and after you have your desired length, you're gonna cut the yarn and then sew the top of the hat together to close up the hole, and then attach the pom-pom if you like. If you don't want to attach the pom-pom, totally up to you. And then after that, you're gonna weave all the ends and you done. It's very easy. Alright, I hope everyone enjoy, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start off with a slip knot, and then I'm gonna make the chains. So for me, I'm gonna make 50 chains. So if you're gonna make it your side, or if you use different yarn or different hook, make sure the chain that you start gonna go around your head. Okay, it's very easy pattern. For me, I make 50 chains. That 50 chain is go around my head. All right, and make sure to make your chain loosely. So I make 50 chains. Okay, so after I make slip knot, I'm gonna make the chain. So this is the first chain. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm gonna keep making the change until I have 50 chains, and I will be back. Okay, now I have 50 chains. Here's what it looks like. And then when you have your chains, make sure to measure your head one more time. Make sure that you're happy with what you have. Sometimes it might be too tight or too loose. If you make it too tight, you can add more chains. And if you make it too loose, you can make less chain. Yeah, whatever you feel comfortable with. So for me, 50 chains is perfect. So after I have 50 chain, I'm gonna slip stitch into the first chain that I did here. So before we slip stitch, make sure that all your chains is not twisted. Alright. Okay, now I have it. And I'm gonna insert the hook into the first chain, but I'm gonna go into the little bump on the back of the first chain here. You also can go into the normal chain as well, whatever you prefer. So I'm gonna insert the hook into the first chain here, but right into the little bump on the back of the first chain, and then pull up a loop and pull it through. Here's what it looks like. And this is gonna be round 1. Okay, I'm gonna make half double crochet into each chain around. And again, I always gonna insert my hook into the little bump on the back of the chains. And again, you can go into the normal chain, whatever you prefer. So enough talking. After I slip stitch into the first chain here, I'm gonna make half double crochet into the first chain, right into the same chain that I just slip stitch into, which is this one. Okay, so yeah, I yarn over my hook, I insert the hook into the first chain here, into the same chain that I just slip stitch, and then pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on my hook. I yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook. This is my first half double crochet on round 1. And then I'm gonna place this stitch marker into the first half double crochet, because we're gonna make in spiral. So I place this stitch marker into the first half double crochet here. And then I'm gonna half double crochet into the next chain. I yarn over my hook, I insert the hook into the next chain. Again, I go into the little bump on the back of the next chain here, and then pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on my hook. I yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook, and then repeat that. I yarn over, insert the hook into the next chain. I go into the little bump on the back of the next chain, and then pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on my hook. I yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook. Just keep repeating that. Yarn over, insert the hook into the next chain. I always gonna go into the little bump on the back of the chain, and then pull up a loop and yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook. So yeah, just keep repeating that. Just make half double crochet into each chain around, like that. Alright, I just want to show you, here's what I have so far. And the reason I insert my hook into the little bump on the back of the chain is to give me very nice edge at the bottom. That's what I like. I'm gonna point out for you here real quick. So this is the normal chain, right? And if you turn on the back here, you see this little bump on the back of the chain. That's what I insert my hook into. And this is the next bump. This is the next bump. This is the next bump. This is the next bump, like that. Alright, I'm gonna keep making half double crochet into each chain around, and I will be back when I reach the end of round 1. Okay, now I'm at the end of round 1, and here's what this looks like. And I have 50 half double crochet stitches. Make sure you have the same amount of the chain that you made earlier. So I make 50 chain, and I should have 50 half double crochet stitches. And now I have 50 half double crochet stitches. Okay, and here's what it looks like. And then for round 2, we're gonna make half double crochet into each stitch around. It's very easy. So I'm gonna make half double crochet into the first stitch here, which is the stitch marker right here. Okay, so to do that, I'm gonna remove the stitch marker first, and remember that stitch. And then, yeah, I yarn over my hook. I insert the hook into the first stitch, the stitch that I just removed the stitch marker, and then pull up a loop, make half double crochet. This is the first half double crochet on round 2, and every time I want you to place this stitch marker right back into the first stitch in every row. Here's what it looks like. You might feel a little bit weird right here at first, but don't worry, just trust me, just keep going. At the end, when you weave this end, you also can clean it up later here. Okay, so yeah, don't worry, don't focus on that. And then I just gonna half double crochet into each stitch around. So yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, and make half double crochet, and then half double crochet into the next, half double crochet into the next, and half double crochet into the next, half double crochet into the next, like that. Just keep making half double crochet. Okay, very easy pattern. Here's what it looks like so far on round 2. Alright, keep making half double crochet into each stitch around, and I will meet you guys back in when you reach the end of round 2. I'm at the end of round 2, and I have the same 50 half double crochet stitches around because we not increase or decrease. From now on, you're just gonna repeat round 2 over and over, okay? For me, I'm gonna make a total of 19 rounds. So for round 3 to round 19, I'm gonna repeat round 2. And every round, I should have the same amount of these stitches, which is 50 stitches, because you're not gonna increase or decrease at all, okay? And yeah, I'm gonna show you one more round. So I remove this stitch marker first, and then make half double crochet into the first stitch. And then don't forget to place your stitch marker back into the first stitch in every round. And then half double crochet into each stitch around. Very easy. Okay, just keep repeating round 2 over and over. And yeah, I just gonna keep repeating round 2 until I have a total of 19 rounds. And make sure to count your stitches. I don't want you to increase or decrease by accident. And yeah, take your time and good luck. I will be back. Okay, now I have 19 rounds. Here's what it looks like. And it is about 9.5 inches. So I show you here. So yeah, about 9.5 inches. And then next, I'm gonna cut the yarn, and then I'm gonna close up the hole. So I gonna cut the yarn, leave a tail about 10 inches. And then after that, I put the yarn out and I remove the stitch marker. And bring my yarn needle and then insert my yarn needle in there. And then I'm gonna close up the top of the hat. So to do that, I'm gonna insert my needle back and forth, like in and out in the stitch, in the crochet stitch. Okay, so I insert into the first stitch here, then come out into the next stitch like that. And then repeat that, go in the next stitch, come out the next stitch, in the next stitch, out the next stitch, like that. And then I pull it out and then gonna repeat that around. So I insert into the next stitch, out next stitch, in next stitch, out next stitch, like that. Alright, keep repeating that around. A little difficult to see, so just take your time. See, I'm at the end here. This is the last half double crochet that I did on round 19. Yeah, I'm at the end. Okay, and then after that, I'm just gonna pull this tail tight to close up the hole like that. After you pull and your hole is closed up like this, I'm gonna insert my needle to the inside the hat and then weave the end inside the hat. So I bring it in there and then come inside like that. Here the inside, the wrong side of the hat. Make sure the hole is closed, okay, like that. And then I'm just gonna hide this tail. I'm just gonna insert into a couple stitches here, just like that. Yeah, just hiding your tail. Make sure it's secure. Okay, I'm just gonna tie a knot around here. That's how I tie the knot. And then keep hiding the tail. Okay, just make sure it's secure and then you trim the tail and you're done. And I will do that later. And here's what it looks like on the outside. Very nice. I love the color. And then I'm gonna weave this in as well. I'm pretty sure you know how to do that, but I'm gonna show a little bit. I'm gonna insert right here, insert back right here, and then bring it inside the hat so I can hide the tail. That's it. And you can tie a knot and make sure it's secure, and then you trim the tail and you're done with this one as well. And then you can leave it like this, or you can put the pom-poms. For me, I'm gonna attach the pom-pom into my hat here. That's what I like. And I have this beautiful fur pom-pom here. So I'm gonna insert my hook inside the hat, around the top here, around the middle hole here. Right here. oh sorry, right here. Okay, and then I bring one strand of the yarn here from the pom-pom, just one, and bring it in inside the hat and pull. And then I'm gonna insert my hook into the inside the hat again, but a different spot this time, but gonna be around the hole. Okay, but different spot where we insert that yarn. So probably right here, and bring the other strand of yarn that we have left, and then bring it in so we can tie it inside the hat. And then I just gonna tie a knot here, tie a couple knots, and then I'm gonna whip all the ends later. And I just want to show you, here's what it looks like. It's very easy pattern, right? Very easy and beautiful as well. So yeah, now I have a beautiful hat. Beautiful, I love it. And yeah, congratulations, you just create a very cute hat here. And if you like this video, please give this video a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I will see you next time. Stay warm. Bye bye.